Great oratory allows transparency. Truth should be told, not sold. So unlearn and relearn, progress or death. BCC Ministries, listen to the GOAT. I have to put my mask on because I'm staying safe and practicing social distancing or divide and conquering, because that's what I call it. Because this is how you look with a mask on, right? And you're practicing divide and conquering, social distancing. But how do you actually practice distancing yourself from people when you're gonna come outside? How do you measure the space when you're walking past somebody, or when you're standing on a line, or when you're in your place of work? Because logical, critical thinking, people, you cannot practice social distancing. It doesn't make sense. It's not logical. How can you practice distancing? Are you walking around with a tape measure? And who says that the virus can't catch people 6 feet, like within 6 feet? Who made up these rules? Where are these rules coming from? Can somebody answer these questions for me? Because I got questions and I need answers. Like, who came up with these rules? Who came up with these rules? Who came up with these rules and these studies and about this virus? Because it doesn't make sense to me, to a logical, critical thinker, to say that first you say it can't survive in certain temperatures, now it's spreading in certain temperatures. And you have to be within a certain amount of feet. But you can work, but you can't stay in a certain amount of feet. You can't have a certain amount of people in a certain room. You can't do this. You can't do that. It's too much confusion. Get the story straight. And people are so afraid that they lost all their critical thinking. I realize when people have so much fear and are afraid, they lose their critical thinking and common sense, because people will ask questions. How are people getting it? How do you know if they get it? Are the tests 100% accurate? When people go in the hospital, what are they dying from? Are they dying from that? Nobody's asking questions no more because they're so scared. And when people are scared and they panic, they lose critical thinking skills because they're so nervous and fearful. Because honestly and truthfully speaking, if you want to practice social distancing and everybody was to stay home, and certain amount of people have the virus and they stayed home, how do you know who has the virus? So then everybody will have to get tested in quarantine, number one. Number two, everybody will have to get vaccinated out of quarantine. That's what's going on here, people. Come on, man. Come on. Y'all don't see it coming. It's so obvious. They're going to shut everything down, quarantine everybody, and tell you what you need to get back to your regular life. It's plain common sense. It's such in plain view. And the rich people, they don't care because they have money. They're ready for the vaccine. They're ready for the microchips. Some of them already have vaccines. Some of them already have microchips. They're just waiting for the poor. They're waiting for the sheep. And once the sheep get in order and follow these rules, that's when we're going to get got. Because we're following all these rules that makes no sense. People saying, stay safe, stay safe. Stay safe of what? Stay safe in my home? Drinking? Binging on the phone? In a stress-filled environment? I'd rather be outside, bro, taking up the sun and working out. Why would I stay home? How is that making me safe? Because you believe that certain things are being passed around a certain way because you stayed safe? That don't make no sense. And why would they let people travel around if they knew this thing was going to spread? It don't make sense, man. This is all a game, man. I'm not going to fall for this okie doke. You're falling for the okie doke. And just, once they take I'm going to break it down simple and just get this over with, because it's the last time I'm addressing this thing. Once they take away the machine from you, they're going to give it back to you. You're so addicted to the machine that when they take it back from you, you're going to start stressing. And then when they start taking the food from you, you're going to get hungry. So now you got hunger, you got stress. And then you got people, you're going to lose all the possessions. Now people are going to say, no, I can't do that. Just give it, just give it to us. Give it to us. and then they're going to give it to you. The same people that have been saying that they're trying to cut the population, you're going to take a vaccine from them. You're going to take whatever they give you because you're going to get so desperate. That's the end game. They're going to lock us in and have us so desperate that to come out of quarantine, this is like they're locking you in a prison and telling you in order to get out, this is what you have to take. That's what's going on here, people. That's what's going on. It's the last stand. People have to take a stand. They divided and conquered you by saying social distancing, because when people are separated, they don't unite because they feel like, oh, if we gather up in a group, corona is going to get spread. So that's a nice tactic. You tell them, yo, you guys can't stay together because the virus is spreading in the air, and if this person cough on you and sneeze on you, you're going to catch it, so you can't have no mass gatherings. That clearly is a tactic. That's a war tactic. We're at war right now. We're at war for our souls right now. And you guys are walking right into the slaughterhouse. This can't stop. This can't save you, people. Masks and gloves cannot save you from no virus. A virus has to spread. That's the way you beat it. It spreads out, because when they vaccinate you, they're going to give you the virus. So a virus has to be beaten head on. You just have to prepare your body and your mind for it, if there is a virus. You understand? Because I don't know how these people are dying. I don't know how all this thing is spreading, because that's what they're saying. And I don't believe anything they say, because everything is a lie. God damn it, my mask came off, man. Carry on, man.